Okay. I think we're good. Uh-oh. One. Am I just hearing something? Okay, let's check this again. I was not hearing myself last time, so I don't know what's going on. This again. Okay, well, apparently I could always hear myself. Either that or I accidentally missed with something in the settings, but I could have sworn that it was all the same. Oh. I figured it out. Okay, so I think I'm ready to finish this game. So I am a half an hour behind. I do apologize. But hopefully that gave some time for people to join. If you are just coming in, just join in, you didn't see the last episode, we are talking with a stranger who is calling himself the Grim Reaper, and he wants our soul. So we made a bet with him to, I think it was 24 hours. I'll have to remind myself when we get back in the game. Or we take his. So let's get into it. Okay, we saw the opening. I'm gonna skip the opening. Oh! Uh-oh. I guess I gotta load. Let's load. That would make sense, right? Yes, I want to load. Okay. So, let's see. So we were talking about his little emojis, or I think they're called koi emojis. And we were picking on him, and he was going to stop. So we're just gonna... I wish I could kind of see a log of what we were last talking about besides this. But that kind of gives us something to go off of. So... more like you hacked into my computer when you installed this virus-riddled program. Then you stole my information. If that's what you want to believe, be my guest. I'll just stick with Grim then. Oh yes, we were trying to find out his name. Or maybe I should come up with another nickname? Okay, what? A little lamb. I don't like Ghost. I don't like Snowball. Well, his white hair is like snowy, but I think Little Lamb. Oh, he's so mad. Where does the lamb part come into it? You have that fluffy white hair. If anything, I am more like a tiger than a lamb. Are you asking me to call you kitten? I am absolutely not asking you to do that. No. No. You're a little picky, aren't you? Then how about... You're bright like the moon, Luna, moonlight. What? No. Storm. No. Generic white-haired anime boy. Nagato Komida? Who is that? That name sounds familiar. Mr. Bones or Q-Tip? Let's go with the top one. What does that even mean? I thought it was a good one. Phantom? Phantom? Do you like that one? Maybe he's not. He doesn't like that one either. I can't think of anything else, so... I mean, we could do anything else. That it doesn't have to be white. Ice? Ugh. Steve? No. Then, you know what? Grim will do just fine. Lord, please help me. No need to overreact, Grim. You. Me? Yes, you. You are the only one here. Your words make me want to wring your neck myself. That is kind of rude. What is rude is the fact that you're forcing your stupid ill-thought nicknames upon me. You're the one that won't tell me your name. I have to call you something. How about Grim Reaper, sir? Look, it's Grim or Steve. You pick. Just call me Grim. If I have to listen to even one more of your stupid nicknames, then I make him bust on the spot. What about me? What about you? What? Do I get a nickname? Why would you need a nickname? I know your name perfectly well. Punk Bunny. Perhaps you find yourself too flustered hearing your name spoken by someone like me. Whoa, he is smiling. I actually don't think nicknames are fun. I mean, like, I don't know. I like my name, my Punk Bunny name. Do I want him to call me something else? Let's say flustered by you. Why would I be flustered by him? He's trying to take my soul. Is that a joke? Does it sound like one? Yeah. There's nothing to be flustered over. If anything, the real reason you won't tell me your name is because I would fluster you. I do not get flustered by any mortal, let alone my targets. Really? What if I called you handsome, gorgeous, stunning, sexy? I would say you are correct. Let me ponder that thought. How about cute? Aww. Look, a nickname is unnecessary. But if you had to pick one, what would you pick? Annoying, irritating, frustrating, infuriating. Those are all objectives. My bad, I didn't realize we had the nickname police here. He's not creative, so let's call him out on it. Creativity is something I lack. Definitely. In fact, I do not lack. You don't lack creativity? Yeah? Lay it on me then, Grim. Well, I'm waiting. What did your creative mind come up with? Sunshine. Aww. Sunshine? You think I'm like sunshine? Sorry, I misspoke. I meant nightmare. I actually do think you meant it. I don't mind being your sunshine. Please refrain from speaking anymore. It's rather irritating or grating. We'll call him sweet. And you're delusional. Wow. He doesn't seem so sure. There is nothing I'm more certain of in life or death for that matter. Ooh, this kept stinging. Oh, it's this. Fine, then I'm completely and utterly delusional. But also, you think I'm like sunshine, so I have that going for me. Let's see. You really do seem kind of adorable sometimes, you know? You have that awful attitude, yet come up with such a cute nickname. Let's ask him. Let's kind of put it in his head, not tell him. I kind of want to hear it a second time. Say it one more time. No, I refuse. Pretty please with sugar on top. That makes no sense. Why is there sugar on top? Well, forget the sugar. Come on, pretty please. Nope, nope, absolutely not. What if I hand over my soul for it? You'd really do that? No, but I do want you to say it again. Ugh. Really, you can only blame yourself for coming up with such a cute nickname. There's no reason to be so shy, my little Reaper. Ha! Shy? You would call me shy? I am anything but. That's why you're so flustered right now. I am not flustered. I can call you whatever I want. So timid, so shy, so hesitant, adorable. I like that about you. Just about, oh, jumped out his seat. I am the Grim Reaper, for God's sake. I am none of those things. Then prove it. Don't worry, I can wait. Let me get my popcorn. Seriously, you are seriously Pulspawn. You're like sunshine in the worst of ways. You are far too bright. I hate sunlight. I can't help it if I'm naturally radiant. I doubt you can help your natural stupidity if I'm not stupid. Grim. What now? You know what? My cat's on fire. I gotta go. You what? And I think I left my stove on, and my fridge open, and the front door unlocked. I think I've used those excuses before too. But I don't want you to go yet. It's actually kind of fun in a weird way. Just gotta look past the Grim Reaper cosplay thing you have going on. And the fact that you illegally installed this app on my computer, of course. It's not a... And even if your personality is kinda... Wait, what's wrong with my personality? I didn't even say there was anything wrong with it, Grim. But if the shoe fits... My personality is fine. Yours, on the other hand... Also, I didn't illegally install anything. Your mortal laws don't apply to me. Really? I wonder what the court would think if I sued you for invasion of privacy. They would never catch me anyway. Ah, that's where you're wrong. I'm tracking your location right now. What? Just kidding. Or am I? Track it all you like. You'd never be able to reach me anyway. Why? Do you live in another country? Sunshine, I live in another plane of existence. He called us Sunshine again. Let me guess. Let's go ahead and say the underworld. Wow, I was expecting a stupid answer coming from you, to be honest. When have I ever answered you sarcastically or stupidly? Pretty much every single time. He's sticking his tongue out. What? Honestly, it's rare you answer me seriously. I quite like it. Do you now? Yeah, that's why I said it. I worry about you sometimes. What else do you like about me? Huh. Why would there be anything else? He's got a secret crush on us. What? Are you insane? You must be to reach that conclusion. I am trying to have you killed. What about that gives you the impression that I would have a crush on you? Ooh, he's got us coughing. Excuse me? Let's choose this one. I'm looking past the fact that you want to kill me. You should not look past that fact. Mortal, I will be your demise. You would be wise to remember that. If not for the fact that you won't just die, I would say you lack a sense of self-preservation. Anyway, that is all beside the point. Yes, I reside in the underworld. I hope your mortal eyes appreciate what none of your kind usually get to admire. Since when do they have Wi-Fi in the underworld anyway? Or computers, or posters. Nice posters, by the way. The underworld seems to have it all. Do you think I should make the move? You are not destined for the underworld. No, don't fancy your roommate. I would rather perish than share my space. Aww, even with me? Especially with you. Shame. I think I'd make a great I think I'd make a great housewife. A what? I could help you cook, clean, bathe, if you ask me nicely. Excuse me? I do not need help bathing of all things. Oh, his hair. Let's do his hair. Just his hair. Do you not have hot water in the underworld? Of course there is hot water. That is not the point. Perfect. Then it all works out. Maybe I'll even throw in a massage. If you beg. There will be no massaging or cooking together or sharing a house. Do you understand? But the bathing is still on the table, eh? No, absolutely not. Well, if you ever change your mind, I assure you I won't. Anyway, you're changing the topic. If anyone's changing the topic, it's you. How did you even learn to install this virus on my computer? Did you take an advantage underworld hacking class, Grim? What? No, don't be stupid. I learned it myself. All on your own? Yes, got a problem with that? I have no reason to lie. I bet you had someone do it for you. You don't seem like the computer literate type. I did it all by myself. You should be impressed. You couldn't make something like this even if you tried. I absolutely could. You don't even have reliable computer security. I do. Idiot. I was in your system before you could even blink. Getting creeper hacker vibes, not gonna lie. I have enough on my plate. I don't have the time to be a creepy hacker. Do you expect me to pull extra time out of my ass? Could you? I'd like a few more hours in the day. Anyway. So you really just made up this whole program yourself? Like I've already said, yes. How? How? What a loaded question. You wouldn't understand at all, trust me. Not that I'd tell you anyhow. Anyway. Did you pay someone else to make it? Are you an idiot? I said I made it. I do not lie. But if you have to know, I did watch a tutorial. Tutorial? Like a video on programming? Yeah. I made use of the resources I had. Is that a problem for you? Not at all. Very resourceful of you. I shall add this to the list of attributes I associate with you. And what exactly does this list say, dare I ask? This one. Those are all negative traits. I think they capture you quite well. None of them miss the mark. They all miss the mark. We're sexy, handsome. What about my devilish charm? You could have at least mentioned my fantastic wit. My bad, I must have missed one of those off somehow. It is your bad, yes. Revise your list. I have revised it, and I have decided I'm not gonna change it. That's bullsh. Wait a second. Oh my god. What is that behind you? What are you on about? That plushie on your bed. It's so cute. It is kind of cute. Looks very fluffy. What? You did not see that? Not a word about it. Do you understand? Aww. What? How do you move that fast? Bring it back. It's so adorable. I'm adding words. What's its name? Why the hell would I give him a name? Oh, a he. Ah, shit. This is unexpected. Which makes it so much better. Stop talking. He's so cute and pink. Let me name him for you. No. How about no? Oh, I've got the perfect name. His name is Azarel. Azarel? Azarel. Okay, that's cute. I'm somehow unsurprised by that name. And what's that supposed to mean? The Angel of Death. Of course you would name him Azrael. I might be saying that wrong. Azrael? It is much better than any of the god-awful names I'm sure you are about to spout. I would have given him a great name, actually. Something positively devious. Well, he has a name. As great of a discussion this is, duty calls. Isn't it a bit late to go off to work? Mortal, death can call at any time. Talk later, little human. See ya, Grim. Yes, I suppose you shall. Look after yourself, Punk Bunny. Claiming your body? Did he say body? Or did he say life? Oh, let's change this. Can we change this? Another day. Still can't click any of these. So that almost sounded romantic. Can we get out of the computer now? Death can be quite romantic, don't you think? Have a good night, Punk Bunny. Good luck avoiding me tomorrow. We made it through the day. You kept turning around to check over your shoulder today. Something felt strange, like someone was watching you. But whenever you looked, no one was there. Curious. As you're walking home, contemplating this feeling, you hear the sound of heavy wheels. You turn your head to see a truck rushing down a hill towards you, though no one sits in the driver's seat. We have places to be. What if it's... let's keep walking. You keep walking at a leisurely pace for a reason even you don't understand. You hear a crumbling, collapsing crash and watch as the truck falls down into a sinkhole that appeared out of nowhere. Strange, but luckily you are unscathed. Your favorite bed. Full of anime figures. Let's pet our rabbit, our little bunny bun. Bunny Bun is both an inside rabbit and a free roaming rabbit. You spent a very long time bunny proofing your apartment to make sure it was safe. And you wouldn't have it any other way. Spending time with Bunny Bun is the best time spent. Let's go ahead and play. Reverse fetch. Oh, our plant is growing. Even more leaves have appeared now. You water it generously and feel excited that this time you didn't kill your plant instantly. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Luckily, you brought groceries on the way home from work, so you don't really have anywhere to go this time of day. However, perhaps now is a good chance to hear more from your mysterious neighbors. Yes, we want to know what's going on with the neighbors again. You hear the creak of someone ascending the staircase in the hall outside of your apartment. You put your ear to the door, straining to hear more, when the sound of someone's phone ringing echoes through the halls. A deeper voice answers. Hello? There's a pause as you assume the person on the other end of the line replies. I'm working on it. Yes, I'm here. I rented an apartment. I know it's not necessary, but let me just do things the way I want to do them, okay? There's an even longer pause. The deep voice lowers in reply. Let me just have this, please. I know this is meant to be a punishment, but just give me a little longer. Let me pretend for a little longer. You hear a sigh as the footsteps begin again. One of the two people on that call hung up, and you think about it. You think it was probably the other person. You then hear a knock. It almost makes you jump, but it's next door. A voice both light and airy calls out. It reminds you a little of a warm summer breeze. You're early! The deeper voice, like a cool winter night, responds. What can I say? I can't stay away. I mean, I might have ulterior motives. You did say you were baking today, right? The light voice laughs. So, you're just after my cookies. You caught me. Sorry. Come in. We can eat some before we go. Luckily, I saved you a couple, huh? The voices then become muffled as the door closes. That seems to be all you'll hear for today. Different music. Let's see. Anything else for now? Oh, we could read another book, but I don't want to read. Let's go ahead and jump back into it. Let's see. What's the internet? Oh. Huh. Anything else? Is that the only thing that's there? Yep. Okay. Well, I think we've been through all the games, haven't we? Yeah, we did all 3 of those. And we did the paint. So let's go ahead. It's nice outside. Wow. I can't say for like here. It's actually really hot here in my area. And it's a 5:30. 5:30. Alright, let's go ahead. This will begin the chat room. Yep, let's go ahead. Let's jump on into it. More. Oh. Aww. What's the matter? Mortal, do not call upon me this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Oh. It didn't send. Hello? Grim? This makes me want to send you more messages. Oh. Uh-oh. System malfunction. Force restart. The screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate once again throwing your laptop out the window, then decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? Yeah, they're pretty expensive, depending on what you're getting. You're waiting there like this for 25 minutes when a ding comes from your computer. When a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead, you see a call already connected. Why are you incapable of listening, nor following a single simple instruction? Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It is none of your business. Is it not? I very clearly said for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And they didn't even send. Is something wrong? I obviously meant do not disturb me. well. Do not call me. Do not message me. Yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Does this have something to do with your camera being off? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. Let's ask him or tell him that he can tell us if there's a problem. What makes you think there is a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet. Two things you're notoriously bad at. You say that, and yet you've called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate, at least. So what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss this matter. Oh, let's kind of gush over him and maybe he'll actually tell us what's going on. Somehow I miss your face, you know. How about turning your camera on? Grim? No, I would prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. What's that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Grim! Stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes. Is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there is a parrot in the call with us. Are you sure you're okay? I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. Should have a nap, eat, a relaxing bath. Well, maybe a bath, then eat, then a nap. That's what I would do. As nice as that sounds, it won't be enough. I just need to rebalance. I just need some time, which is why I told you to leave me alone today. He is making us worry. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. What does that even mean? Let us resume via text. Okay. Let's change this. Whoa. Something knock on here? I swear I heard something knock. Oh. It wasn't a knocking sound. Okay. So we sent him a question mark. This will work better. You are simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight, blindingly so. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or insult. Honestly, how can someone's aurora, how do you even say that word? I hear it, and I don't know if it sounds the same as I'm saying it. Aurora, be so intense, and yet be so not. I am unsure. What are you talking about? You are an enigma to me. You say a lot of crazy things, but you're being extra strange today. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. Right? It's beyond odd. Most living creatures have an aura, a solid color. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors, but the coloring is still solid always. Ah, I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura. Since we first spoke, I've been studying it. It does not resemble a living being's aura as well. At all. What? Am I dead? Well, would he even tell us if we were dead? You are not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke, I suppose. It has a strong stench and it is thick. Yours is not like that either. So, what is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog. But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong, yet empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. And that's why it's like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe a blood promise, then broke it? A curse? I don't think so. And have you made no promises vowed on blood? I think I would remember if I had, so no. Indeed, you would know if you had, and the consequences of breaking them are severe. I will have to rule both of these out then. Rule them out? Of what exactly? Can you explain what you're talking about, Grim? All of this talk of curses and blood promises is something out of fiction. Completely not real. It is very real. You just haven't lived a life where you have witnessed not participating in such things. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. It just makes no sense. You will just have to try. Aren't humans these days supposed to be open-minded? So what is this idea of yours then? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. Whoa. Okay. You've gone insane. Then maybe you will take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me, in theory. How exactly does one channel life force? And what exactly does that mean? Let's go with this one. I know I've been playing along with your whole Grim Reaper thing, but you've just gotten a buttload stranger. I have not lied to you even once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I will form a connection between us. Right, I see. The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul, and it is necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. Can't say a guy's ever wanted. Let's do this. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. Then I'm glad to be your first and only. Yes, this should work. Once the connection is formed, I will transfer a part of my conscience to you. You'll what? Is this like demonic possession? Truthfully, I suppose so, yes. They are quite similar. Well, there's a first time for everything, I guess. Let's say you're not lying, then what will happen to me? Nothing bad will happen unless you resist me once a connection is made. And if I do resist, your mind will simply break apart and fracture. I am stronger, and your mind will not be able to fight back against me. Will die. Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind would fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically, a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, yeah? So this is a consensual possession, huh? And if I change my mind? Boom, demon time? When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then? Grim? Shall we begin? Wow, I love talking to a blank screen. Ugh. I suppose it is needed. Fine, whatever. Happy now. You don't look very hurt. Where are these injuries? That's a weird question. Both of them are weird questions. Or statements. He looks so sad. I don't think I would say that. Oh, we'd ask him where the injuries are. You said, it is not something visible to the eye, nor is it anything for you to think heavily on, so no need to bring it up. Can't you just tell me? I don't like thinking you're hurt and not understanding how. It is simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection join anything not wait then? You know, until you're recovered? Won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be a sensible thing to do, but it's nothing I haven't dealt with before. So let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. Well... I guess none of this is... No. Let's go with this one. We're not gonna say that it's not real anymore. Let's trust him and see where trusting him kind of goes. Okay, so I just look at you, stare into your eyes. Just... Yes? Don't look away until the connection is formed. How will I know when it's formed? You will feel it, and I shall tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscience will merge with yours. You should feel me around you. Just don't try to push me away. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. Let's just ask him. Are you going to take control of my body? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious, and I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. So once you're in, you're going to do what exactly? Look for said answers. Which means... 9 hells, you ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you in my mind. Of course I'm gonna have questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one? I am going to examine your aura. Feel it. Smell it. Surely you could have phrased that a little better. And maybe it will give me some answers on what is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. Whoa, stop right there. Seeing as you kept mentioning that you want to, you know, kill me. Is this actually a ploy for you to take my soul? I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you, you can trust me. Trust the guy wanting to take my soul, right? I cannot lie, I will not touch a single hair on your head. We'll believe him. Well, are you prepared? Oh no, what did I pick? Stay still and prepare yourself. Nearly there. Grim. Shh, don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling, you will cause irreparable damage, and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. I am? There you are. Ah. Something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all your wiggling. Dude, what is going on? It feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold? That's you, right? That cold feeling? I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but you really were serious this whole time? You're actually the Grim Reaper? Yes. As I have been telling you this entire time, I am always truthful. It seems that you'll finally start to believe me. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? I do feel that. It's cold. I just said to him that it's cold. The connection. I feel it like a pull. Good. Can you see through my eyes? How does it work? Not until I transfer a part of my conscience into you. You haven't done that yet? No. All I've done is link us together. Think of it as a bond of sorts. Part of myself will flow through your aura, and then my conscience will be inside you. Then I could technically see through your eyes. Let's just go with it. Of course, it makes perfect sense. Obviously. So much sense. More sarcasm. How fascinating. Grim? Yes? What if my mind? You will be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems you and I are quite suited to each other. Okay, I believe you. Good. This is the start of a partnership between the two of us. Does that mean I get to keep my soul? It means you can keep it today. Is that good enough? I suppose. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection. A bridge. A bridge? Just a little bridge. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours, and the other side is mine. I am simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscience. Sounds simple enough. When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes, but hold tight to the handles, okay? That is the pull of my mind. Let's tell him, let's ask all the questions. That would only happen if the connection became unstable. And if that happens, it would be too late. The fracturing would have begun. Then that shouldn't be a worry, right? As long as you don't push me away, yes. I won't. Good. Phew. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. Stay okay. When I've made it across, you can open them again. Huh. That doesn't make sense. Interesting. Just wait it out. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. How do you feel? Cool. Well, you have a little more soul than usual inside you right now. Now let's take a look at that aura of yours up close. What is it? How could that... Wait a second. Can I hear you in my head? Yes. I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. It's a little weird. There are worse voices to hear in your head, I'm sure. Like your own. You should be thankful that you are graced with mine. So, can you see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels... sparse? I said your aura was sparse, not you. And pretty. Come on. I'm sure you could think of a better description word for me. Anyway, it's not necessarily bad, but it's unusual. I can't say I know what it means. Whoa. You're looking kind of built up right now. What do you mean? They have pills to help you clear out the old pipes, you know? What the? My pipes are just fine, thank you. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. I told you already. Pay more attention. Right. You don't like the light, do you? Does it actually hurt you? What? No. It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. Be careful not to damage your eyes then. Don't look too close, alright? Fantastic advice, except I must look closely if I'm to work out what exactly is wrong with you. But it hurts you. That makes me feel kind of bad. I'll deal with it. So, are souls supposed to be that bright? Sometimes. Souls can shine or glow like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of. But, yours doesn't look the same nor feel the same as anyone else's. We're gonna ask him to smell our soul. But first, take just a small little breaky. Okay. I had to get some water. Excuse me. So, let's go ahead and ask him to smell it. You did say you were going to do that, right? It has no scent. Phew, I was worried it would smell like the eggs I ate last night. Yeah. We can both be thankful that was not the case. What the lack of smell tells us is that you are indeed not cursed. Which is good, but if it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. It helps me to concentrate. Okay. What is it now? Grim? Open. Give me the diagnostics. In all of my years, I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? It's you. Me? Close your eyes again. What? No. Start explaining. Just do as you're told. You could say please, you know. Please? He is listening to us now. I am the best of the best. That's kind of out of nowhere. It is an undisputable fact. Yet, I can't make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best then? Nonsense. That is not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Ouch. Your aura, Whoa. Whoops. Maybe we should save. Let's go ahead and save. We were meant to do that apparently. Let's return. It pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Oh, oh, I'm gonna cry. Thank you so much for reading me. I am having a pretty good stream. I am finding out more about my aura. This game is quite interesting. So yes, you should definitely play it. Just expect very, very lengthy dialogue. And thank you for the compliment. So, our aura pulses. Open them again for me. And now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on the water. Something is definitely protecting us. All the luck that we were having. Is there something you need protection from? Well, you? I won't harm you. I've told you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. Hey, he is being honest. But not today. I am still not at my full strength. We're gonna believe him. So, no answers? You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in a tome somewhere. Pulsating auras, and then there's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know. That will be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? Another question. Ouch. I definitely do ask a lot of questions. Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it is wrong. So you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps, maybe if you behave or beg. He is teasing us now. So we're going along with him. We're believing him in everything, and now he's acting very, very teasy now. But let's be straight up with him. We don't want it to. Then perhaps I'd rather not tell you. That's not fair. The only thing fair in life is death. Okay, very funny. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now, so suddenly? I need rest and I need answers. The answers will be coming first. We do want to mention that he seems to work a lot. But he does need to take care of himself. This is a tough one, because I would probably put both of these together. say the workaholic. My well-being comes second to my responsibility. The responsibility of being the Grim Reaper? That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should worry for my soul, but you're not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Aww. Thank you again for stopping by. You can always watch this as a VOD. I always do my streams as VODs. And I hope you have fun if you start playing the game too. And I see more people are joining as well. If you're just joining, we are chatting up with our Grim Reaper friend. He has hacked into our computer, wants to steal our soul, and then has found out that our soul looks kind of weird and is different than other mortals. And we're trying to get some answers as to why. But now it sounds like it's kind of the end of this day. It's getting close to the end of this day. Because he's not going to show us or tell us anything now. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. Everyone lies at some point. Unfortunately. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to. Indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? What? What? You told me to focus on the pull. You are the pull. You literally told me to watch you. Of course I focused on you. Oh. I see how it is. You act all tough, but the thought of being watched so intently makes you shy, doesn't it? It does not. It does. I'm too tired to deal with this. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up too much trouble while I'm gone. Night-night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. By the way, I'm assuming I can't tell people about you? Of course not. Absolutely not. If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like, anyone at all? Do you really have a death wish? And if I said yes? Then I might be somewhat worried about you. It shouldn't matter to you, right? You're after my soul. We can talk about it later. By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile picture to that. You and your edgy teenager-like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. It definitely did. I feel you are being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Go rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't, and I suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support. Thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart? Your heart, your soul, you entirely. That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. Aww. Isn't that so sweet? So now he sounds like he's totally crushing on us now. And he's using sunshine a lot more. I wonder how many days we have left. We are on the 3rd day. Was kind of hoping to finish this. Let's see how much longer this is. Let's see how long this day goes. Because we kind of went through that fairly quick. Today was a strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work, unable to be productive. How could you be, after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach the floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out of their apartments to find out what happened. You will later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. Aw, let's pet our bunny bun. Oh, we need a groom. We did come up with the nickname because we named it after my chatterers. So, it was a whim. You didn't have any particular naming plan for her. As soon as you saw her, you knew the right name. Now let's groom her. You place a small towel across your lap and put Bunny Bun on top of it. With your handy soft bristle brush, you spend some time combing and grooming Bunny Bun. You're always very gentle and careful, and Bunny Bun enjoys it a lot. You give her a pat behind the ears when you're done. Our plant didn't seem to grow anymore. Should we water it again? It's the same day, but it's growing, so it might need more water. Let's go ahead and give it water. You give it a big drink of water, excited about its growth. Of course, growth is always exciting. Oh. Any more noises? Any more eavesdropping? Oh. We can eavesdrop again. You push open your window. A cool nighttime breeze blows inside. It feels nice. You look up at the stars above and think for a moment that being alive truly is worth it. It's true. Nighttime can be so beautiful, and it can let you ponder life when it's so beautiful outside. Then you hear two voices coming from next door, one light and airy, and the other deep and calm. Our two mysterious people. Just like you, they seem to be watching the stars. You can't help but feel that under such a big sky, happening to be alive at the same time as people you care about is very special. The light voice speaks first. Isn't it beautiful? That's why I decided to rent this apartment. The view is amazing during the day, but nothing beats the night sky. You are, It is very beautiful. The deeper voice answers, sounding somewhat absent-minded. You've always loved the stars, haven't you? The deep voice continues. Forever and ever, right? The lighter voice pauses for a moment. Actually, yes, as long as I can remember. I thought so. How could you guess? To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed to say it. I feel like I see the universe in your eyes. Sorry, it sounds a little corny. The two voices go quiet for a moment and you feel like these two people you've never met are too busy looking into each other's eyes to say anything. The deeper voice finally pipes up again. Do you believe in fate? The lighter voice answers, but seems much smaller than usual. I'm not sure. I feel like you and I were always meant to meet. But the voice, cool like the night sky above, cuts off. I don't want to hurt you, and I'm afraid the same fate that made us meet in the first place will make me cause you pain. Half of me wants to stay anyway, and the other half knows how selfish that sounds. Can't there be a third option? The light voice adds on, barely a whisper. A sigh escapes into the night air. I wish there was. It's getting late. I had better head off. The voices slowly fade, and soon enough, you hear your neighbor's door open, then close. That seems to be everything you'll hear for the night. But it did get you thinking about fate, and chance meetings, and the budding feelings within your chest. I did not sleep good at all last night. Very elusive. Sleep is an elusive thing at the best of times. And finding out the man you were talking to online is actually the Grim Reaper is not the best of times. You didn't even get a wink of sleep. Instead, you examined your ceiling in great detail as you thought about the fact that you were actively being hunted for your soul. Oh, maybe it was always like that. Okay. Sorry. Okay. A little distracted here, sorry. Somehow, the Grim Reaper still didn't scare you. Talking to him was enjoyable, you feel. Curious. You feel curious about this mysterious man. He's surrounded by puzzles and riddles. How could you not be curious? You hope that if you keep talking to him, you'll get some answers to the many questions you have about this elusive Grim Reaper. Well, if we're not going to bed, let's go ahead and check the computer. Any new internet thing? Oh, it's a new one. We can play Minesweeper. Oh. Oh. Really? That's funny. Is it like that every time? Do we never win? I guess not. Okay. Any news, Grim? I'll take that as a no then. Unless it's a yes and you're just ignoring me. You wouldn't do that, right? Oh, he's got the plush in his picture. deep thought. I said I might perhaps tell you. Ah, the man of the hour. I am always on your mind, aren't I? In this instance, yes, always is a little much. I'm a little concerned with the amount of time you spend fantasizing about death. There's an interesting thought. Is the Grim Reaper literally death? I bring death. I represent death. I quite like death. But is that the same thing? See it as you will. Whether I am literally death or not is up to interpretation. You seem a little too lively to be called death in... Incarcerate? But either way, we're getting off topic here. So... you are very demanding. To make a long story short, there is 110% something wrong with you. Well, obviously. I'm glad you realize. But I don't mean with your personality or whatever. So, what do you mean then? Am I secretly an immortal? Am I a Grim Reaper too? Of course not. Use your brain. You are human. I swear the things you say get stupider and stupider every day. He's being mean. Ouch. You seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Maybe my immortality stops you. Do you ever stop spouting nonsense? Mortals are not immortal. It is not possible. If you are immortal, you wouldn't be mortal, and you're obviously mortal. I thought that was a good hypothesis. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Grim? Shocked face. I am about to tell you bad news, so I was just trying to be nice. Okay, now you're making me scared. I was just thinking of how to say this in the least brutal fashion. So, it's very bad news. Am I dying? Oh my god, Grim. I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? What? Let me just explain. Just let me explain. There is something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul? Is it broken? I wouldn't say broken exactly. Well, what would you say then? Come on, tell me. You're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong. That's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further than I may, or may not, tell you more. Let's see. Let's go with this one. Great. I'm dying of broken soul disease. You aren't dying. I told you as much already. I think you should see a doctor about your memory issues, if anything. Also, you don't have broken soul disease. That's not even a thing. Another ridiculous assumption from my ridiculous mortal. You're mortal? It is correct. You are immortal under my watch. You're sweeping me off my feet here, Grimmy. You're my guardian angel. I can see how you would mistake me for an angel, yes, but please don't forget I am planning your demise. A devil in disguise as an angel. It's a little poetic. Or a little stupid. I am neither an angel nor a devil. Devils are not nearly as handsome as me. And they smell. How do you know I don't smell? I suppose you must take my word for it. Or you could come prove it. Oh, I will. You will smell the scent of death itself soon enough when I come for your life. You started off so well for a second there. Not gonna lie, the scent of death sounds like it'd smell kinda bad. Huh? And how and why would it smell bad? It sounds... Let's see. I would say earthy and rotting. Because it's death. I do not smell earthy and rotting. You should work on the description of your scent some more. Anyway, this is all totally beside the point. I'm freaking out about my broken soul disease here. There is no need to freak out. Just go about your usual daily business. Okay, and how do I just go about my business? That's what I said. Congratulations, you're on elementary level of reading. Is that really safe? What if I do something that puts my soul in danger? You didn't even know something was wrong with it until like 2 minutes ago. You have survived until now. I don't believe anything will happen if you keep acting as per usual. I suppose that makes sense. Obviously, I said it after all. Seeing as you don't think it's such a big deal, maybe it's not. To be honest, this is just proof that you should listen to me more often. I know best. Well, which one should we choose in this situation? Let's go with you're capable of making jokes, Grim. Of course, I am capable of something as simple as a joke. You take me for a fool? I'm not gonna answer that. So you think you know what's best for me? Yes. The guy trying to kill me. The guy trying to kill me knows best for me. Uh-huh. Right. Thank you for agreeing so readily. That wasn't me agreeing. Sounded like an agreement to me. You're totally twisting the meaning of my words. You literally said the guy trying to kill me knows best for me. Uh-huh. Right. That is an agreement. Ugh. You're such a handful. Thank you. All of that rubbish aside, how you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. Why not? Am I not allowed to feel worried? Why bother feeling worried? Why would I not? Because it is entirely unnecessary. Think on something else instead. Perhaps you could think up a bucket list of things you would like to do before you perish. For what is rightfully mine... Oh. For what is rightfully mine will soon be in my possession. You're being edgy again. I am simply being myself. Yeah, edgy. You've got 3 days left. not including today. Have you even been trying? None of your business. I'd actually say it is. Anyway, we can worry about my impending doom later. It's rather pressuring. It's a rather... Okay. Here comes the words that I can't speak now. I have been reading so much. Okay. It is a rathering... Why can't I read this? Okay, let me get something to drink first. Okay. It is a rather pressing issue, you know. Yay! As is your health. Fine, if you're really that curious, I am feeling just great, actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I have not rested, nor eaten, nor had a chance to meditate, and I feel as good as new. Well, sounds like good news to me. It's because we connected. It is confusing news. I do not like being confused. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why, than suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Maybe my presence is healing for you? If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. You do the same for me? What made you unwell anyway? My soul was becoming unbalanced. A soul can do that? Usually no, but for a Grim Reaper, maintaining a balance is essential. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? You die. A Grim Reaper can die? Indeed. Death comes to everyone eventually. You're not immortal? I do not age, if that's what you're asking. I cannot be killed under normal circumstances, but my soul can be corrupted with the taint or the light, and I will simply fade away. The taint? The light? You know too much already. But you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? What does it matter if you tell me the truth? I suppose it may be somewhat nuts to talk to somebody about it. I'm good at listening. Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take on a part of its darkness. If their soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. That is the taint. When I spare someone or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul tips towards the light. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness. Sounds complicated. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I have survived all of this time after all. At least you're okay now. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is. Ever since I linked our minds. I guess it was me after all. No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. Later, though. Let's see. By the way, I feel like I know the answer, but... Are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day? Define strange. Where to begin? Pianos falling from windows right in front of me? Yeah, that was me. Why? Because I am trying to take your soul. You know this. I know this. So I play dumb. I just thought, you know, a Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rules. When it is your time, you will die, and then I will collect your soul from your dying body. Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago. Yet, here you are. Oh. So, I'm supposed to be dead? Yes. Says who? Says me, and the list I have with your name on it. Maybe it's someone else with the same name? Do you think we do not account for that? Knowing you, probably not. It would just explain some things, wouldn't it? It would. But it is not the case. You, PunkBune, are the person I desire above all else. Desire? Yes, I desire your soul. Is this a confession? It's a confession that I want your soul? Further than that, I have no comment. So, you're really just trying to kill me in totally random ways. Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die the way they are supposed to, the way they are destined to, from the moment they were born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push? No. It is just you. It has always been just you. I don't know how to feel about that. You are not the only person confused by our relationship. It is unnatural. We are not two people meant to interact. Yet here we are, locked into a competition that I shall win, even if it kills me in the process. He's got little emoji. They're so cute. He made his own. Wait a second. What is that? It is me. Obviously, but where did it come from? I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What? Do I look like I would have the time to draw? You have the time to message me. That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. Commissioned somebody? Yes. Do you see the likeness? It's cute. Usually I would argue, however, in this case, I believe cute is the right term. It has compounded all of my handsomeness into a cute roundness. I tipped the artist as they did a good job. Anyway, you just sent a human a photo of yourself? How else would they capture my likeness? It's not against your Grim Reaper rules? Whether it is or not does not matter. So it is. Perhaps. However, bending the rules sometimes is necessary. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? You are clever, Punk Bunny, sometimes too clever. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone one whose soul I seek. Breaking all the rules for me then, huh? For you, don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself. Wow, breaking my heart over here. Good, you shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simply cannot be true. So you have that blushing emote. Is there any more? I have received a few depicting a wide range of emotions. I want to see them all! Did you pose when you took the photos? Naturally, how else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty? Fantastic. They truly got your good side. But wait a second. What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture? You should have sent it to me. Why would I send that to you? So I can add it to my collection. Oh, you know what? Once again, I am proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay? Oh. Okay. So, I think we might end it here. Because this is getting quite long already. I am getting very tired. All of these words. So, I think here is probably a good spot to stop. Unfortunately, we won't have anything to really reflect on. But we will just kind of go with the flow. And we'll pick this back up next time. And we'll see if maybe he's found anything out about my soul. And why he really wants it so much. Obviously, I feel like we're winning the bet so far, though. Because he's not trying too hard to take our soul. At least I don't think so. So, maybe we will see how this progresses next time. Maybe we'll wrap this up next time. I honestly really did not expect this game to be this long and this lengthy. But I do want to know who's gonna win. Am I gonna keep my soul, or is he gonna take it from me? And what exactly is going on with me? Why are we so lucky and everything? So we will pick this up next time. Thank you again to those who have joined, to those who rated me, all my fellow friends that joined in, just stopped by to say hi. Everything matters to me. So even if you just stopped by, that's perfectly fine. Again, there are always gonna be VODs of this if you have missed it, or if you joined in right here at the end while I'm ending it. You're more than welcome to watch the VOD. This is very lengthy though, so just be prepared. So yeah, but we will find out what happens next on the next video. Thank you again for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye! Bye bye!